No.
You guys excited? You guys excited to do this?
I am, but I want to see what are you gonna show us next.
Okay.
I'm looking for the Visual Studio code that you did.
Okay.
Would you also share with us the presentation?
Yeah, it's already up on Moodle.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Okay. Before I actually go ahead and do this one, here is. Okay. Here is my list of your page. Okay. So. Okay, so this is the main.html page, right? So your file should be linking back to this part over here, right? And you remember when I was saying that it needs to be your profile number. You cannot just put your name and whatever the hell you want. It's because it's defined. I've already defined it, and it needs to be that. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And I need it to work, right? So make sure you have that, all right? Make sure you know your number. And if I got anybody's number as a mistake, please let me know so that I can fix it. But this is what a list page looks like. Okay, this is the main page, right? And then I want to look at my page, right? So so okay.
Hey, Paris, I have a question.
Yes.
So these are real IDs because I cannot see my ID over there.
Yeah, these are real. What's your ID?
2299 225599.
I didn't.
I'm not sure. Let me check first.
Yeah, the same as me.
One minute.
It is 552299.
Everything goes inside of the body, and then in my title, I actually put my own name. So you want to put your own name too. All right. This is the only part I'm actually telling you to put down your own name. It would be helpful. Okay. Anyway, so title. That's what your title should be. Your full name actually. All right, so that should be your title. Okay, now this part over here, nav. So it's, every website has a menu option, right? That's what we're creating. We're creating a navigation bar. All right. So how a nav is created is it's created NAV nav, right? Opening and closing. Okay. And inside the nav, you need to create links, right? So it's going to be, can anybody tell me how to create a link? How do you create a link?
Like the one like they just showed us in the presentation is.
Yeah, but what is it?
AH or something.
Okay, it's a tag.
It is a tag.
Okay.
Colon H double slash.
Yep.
Double slash?
Yeah, so it's a tag.
A tag.
Yeah, A, the letter A. A stands for anchor. So A, And then what's going to happen is it's automatically going to fill in. But just in case you get confused, this is what the A tag looks like, right? So the A tag, for now, let's just leave it like this, right? And then we'll put the href later on. But what is the first thing say? It says DM120 list, right? And then that's created, right? So remember, and then I put a slash over there. You can put like a backslash too, all right? And then we want to move on to the next line. So same thing, actually copy that, and then the next one was CSI website, right? So that's probably what it should be like. Let's test it out. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you can see this is created, right? But it's not clickable because we never put the href in, right? We don't know where the source is. So it's just an empty tag right now, right? So we need to define where the tag is going, right? Also, notice how I jumped lines, right? I jumped lines, right? However, this is the same one. You know, it's because HTML doesn't know that, right? So in case, for whatever reason, you want to put this one in the second line, you have to do the line break.
Which is
Okay.
BR.
Yep, which is BR. But technically, looks sort of like that, right? That's what it would be like, and then that's what it is. All right. So now we want it's there, and then we need to create a we need to give it the reference. We need to tell it where to go, right? So how do you tell it where to go? You put in the attribute for A, and it's href, right? To href, and then it's going to be href equals to, and then quotation marks, okay? Always remember, this has to be here. You cannot do just like that. It has to be inside quotation marks, okay? And then where did I want it to link to? It needed to be linked to main.html, right? Got it? Everybody
Uh,
got that part?
yeah, I get that part, but we
Okay.
don't have main that.
Yeah, that's okay. Just remember that part.
Okay, okay.
Okay. All right. And then now this one needs to link to the CSI website, right? So where would it go? So href, and then it's going to be http://. So this is why we like to go to the next line so that we can look at what we're doing. csinow.edu. Let's see if it works. So both links have been created, right? Can't find the file. And then this one will go over here. Okay. Now, did we go to the website? Yeah. So I guess www is not needed. But http: is needed. Okay. Now, why is this not working? Can somebody tell me that? I'm going to show you the file structure, and somebody tell me why it's not working.
It is because not the same page. You put in the separate page.
It's because we don't have the file saved in the same place. Like we don't have the file in our, like for example, me, I don't have it in my desktop, so it wouldn't work for me. We have
No,
to have.
I have it in my desktop. Why is it not working for me?
Yeah, because you put in the page separate.
Okay. Who is this? Mike, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mike says that. Let's see. Anybody else can answer for me.
Please repeat your question.
So the main.html is linked, right? It's
Yeah.
linked, right?
Mhm.
But it's not working. Why is it not working? And then I'll show you my file structure. Hold on.
It's not properly written, like colon slash HTTP
No.
backslash.
No, I know for sure it's correctly written. This is an HTML file. It's correctly written. I know that.
Maybe because that's like an extension of a website or something. So you need like
No.
something extra in
No.
there.
It has to
you
do.
need,
It has to do over here. Yeah.
you need to show where is the file, so you have to.
No, hold on, Mike. I
Got
think
out.
you already know what's going on. Let's see if anybody
Yeah.
else can figure out.
Okay.
Because it's on. No,
Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's because it's under the file avatar. No, it's under the file, so that's why you have to give it like, I don't know, like put something else before main, so it tells you where it is in the file or something like that. I don't know why you have to add. I don't know.
Okay. It's only 2 people trying. Come on, let's see more. Come on, use your heads. Use your heads. Let's see why you. This is the most basic way a computer works. So this is an address. It's an address issue.
You need to put a path to follow.
Okay. Well, so what is the path?
I don't know that.
Okay. Okay, let me show you one thing. I'm going to put this here. All right. Actually, it says it's deleted, but hold on. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, so one minute. Sorry. It's not working, right? Right. Close this. All right, and I'm going to put this here. Why is it working right now? Why was it not working earlier?
Oh, like what you told me because of the image. You remember when I asked you, oh, the image, blah blah blah. You told me it has to be in the same file where your like main thing is.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So because main was here and test was in the other side, it wasn't connecting. So it has to be everything in the same place. Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Did everybody get it?
Yeah.
All right. So it needs to. So in this case, what's happening is that what happened is the test file was inside of the profile file. Okay. So what's happening is, because the main file is not inside of the profiles file, it cannot find it. Okay, so that's why it's not connecting. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I put this here, it's gonna work fine too. I know that. Okay. Why is it working fine is because they're in the same folder, right? But I'm gonna put it outside. And again, it's not going to work. So we're not defining the path properly, right? So what? Now, whatever you tell me, I am still not going to move main.html into the profile page. Whatever you tell me, I'm not going to move it. It has to be here. Okay. So in this scenario, what is going to happen is that you have to move backward, right? So you have to move backward. How do you move backward? Is you press slash and then you put dot dot.
What do you, okay, wait. Why is that?
So this means you're going backward. So
Like you're gonna get out of the file and
yeah,
then
and then
file
go
up
into the
here?
previous file. So it's
Okay.
inside project 2, right? Inside project 2, there is avatar, there is main, there is this one, doesn't matter. And then there is profile, right? And then the test is inside profile, right? But
Yeah.
we have to tell the computer to get back outside, right?
And why is it 2 dots and not 1?
It's just a standard system.
I see. Ah, okay. Okay.
So it needs to go, so it's over here, it's looking for the file over here, it's not there, right? So it needs to jump back here, right? To find it.
Yeah.
So in order to jump back, it needs to go to, what you have to do is you have to put in dot 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 slash, and what happens is now it's going to be like, oh, you want me to go to the previous folder, that's where I'll find it, and then that's where we will find it. Got it?
Got it. Just a random questions. What if we want to go back to the project folder to do the same with the dot dot, or you add more dots? No, just
So no, so all right, so no, this is a very important lesson. Okay, you'll have to work with this way, later on in the future. But your question was, what if we want to move back to the folder?
yeah, because right now 2 dot is mean you jump back one folder.
Yeah.
What if like you want to jump to the project folder? How do you do that?
You want to jump back one more step?
Yes.
Just like that.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank
So
you.
now it's going to go back from here, and then it's going to back here. You get it? So it's going to look in this area. Okay, got it? However, let's say I make a new folder, and then I put main, right? And then I put that main in here. Can anybody tell me what I should do?
You need to put the name of the folder and then slash man again.
Okay. Anybody else? No? I need to do main and then I need to slash. And then what's going to happen is now it's going to move forward. Got it? No?
A little confusing. I think I'm gonna have everything in the desktop so I don't have to do dot dot or nothing.
No, you have to have a separate folder. Okay, have a separate folder. Make sure you have a separate folder because you need to organize things properly. All right, so this is just a test case scenario. Oops. Um, but in the end, you're going to have to link to the main file, right? And tomorrow we'll come back to that. We'll all open our files and then we'll link back to main.html, right? But in the meantime, I just want to, this is just how a basic computer structure works. So if you have a Windows or a Mac, right? So what's happening is the same structure is happening. Inside of DM120, there are two folders. There is one and then there is two, right? And in the inside of project 2, there are two folders. And then there's these things and then there are these things. But, you are not, you don't have the privilege of using a mouse. You have to actually, type it down where you need to go. So that is why the dot dot slash, that indicates you going one step back. Okay, and this is going to be applied not just to HTML. This is going to be applied to like Linux or Windows or anything, everything. This is just the way the computer thinks. Nowadays we are privileged. We have mouse and we have keyboard, and we have a lot of things to do. But when we didn't have mouse and keyboard and we don't have that structure, this is the way we do it. Okay. So you need to understand what a file structure is, and then you need to also understand how it goes. Therefore, this is why I said it's very important that you name the files correctly and you also understand where the files go. All right. So now you cannot just put everything in your desktop and then you just, submit to me like a bunch of random files. It needs to, a proper file structure, a proper website needs to look like this. So let's take, for example, this is like an entire website this is what it should look like. It should be inside a folder, right? Over here, over here, over here. But okay, actually, maybe I'm making it too complicated for you guys. Let's just say we bring this here and then bring all of this here. All right, and then I'll just arrange by kind, and then it's much easier, right? And then we don't even need these things. Does that make life easier for you guys? Yes, no? Hello, what? Did everybody fall asleep? We have a lot more to do.
No, I'm here. Did you ask if that was my guy? My guy is number 8.
No, I'm asking if I do it this way, does it work for you guys?
Yep, it's a lot easier.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Then let's do it that way, okay? Let's do it that way.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so what was the next thing we wanted to talk about? Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, now it's not linking properly. There we go. Okay, test.html. All right. And then let's see, what is the other loop? So include no HTML and hyperlinks, right? So these worked out, and then I was telling you guys that every page should open up in a new tab, right? So how you do that is you do track or something like that. What is it? Track. Hold on, let me figure it out. See, you don't expect to know everything. You have to sometimes just look up things. Oh, okay, yeah. So you have to do, so it's another attribute. It's called target, and then it's a underscore blank, I think. Yep. So if you do put this attribute in, what's going to happen is all of the links now are going to open in a new tab. Okay. Oh. Oh, because no, hold on. One minute ago. Oh, why is it not working? Okay, there we go. It's working now. All right. So in order for you to open up things in a new tab, you have to have the attribute called target, and then it's going to be inside quotation marks underscore blank. Okay, and that will always open up the tab. Yeah, sorry, the link in a new tab. All right. Now, next thing what you need to do is include a profile avatar or picture, right? So we talked about the image tag earlier, right? So image, and then image needs to be defined by a source, right? So the source in this case is what, who is listening? Someone say I.
I
Oh, Rosie, what is the number?
8.
8.png,
Yeah.
right? So what's gonna happen is it's gonna show up like that. Got it?
Yes.
So you have to, now you cannot do just 8 because it's not gonna work, right? Because it's a broken structure, so it's gonna be 8.png, right? Anyways,
How can we make like a space between the navigation thing and my avatar? Like
so what
this.
you can do is you can just use the line breaker. Doesn't have to be just for putting it on the lines. You can actually use that for doing that.
Perfect,
Okay,
perfect.
you can use line breaker for that. All right. I forgot how the website looks. Okay, so in this case, what I did was I wrote down header, right? So what I did was header h1 and then welcome whatever. And then that's what you did. I didn't put a line break in there. And then sort of works out, right? All right, what's the next thing? All links must open in a new tab. That's done, right? And then the page must have 4 topics or more. Okay. And then the list, yes, list. Okay. So we looked at the structure of a list, right? So ordered list, let's make an ordered list. Ordered list is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So ordered list, OL, and then inside of a list, let's say, favorite coffee places, okay? List, and then just make, copy this, then do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't go too many coffee places. All right. So favorite coffee places are Starbucks, Dunkin', Tim Hortons, Caribou, and then you just need to save it, and oops, not that, and then it'll show here. So got it? Did everybody get that? That's how an ordered list would work?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. And then an unordered list is, so always make sure your file is clean, right? Same concept, instead of OL, UL. And then the dots come, right? What else? What else? What else? Oh, the A link. No, actually, we already covered the A link. What am I missing? Okay, so my favorite song, right? The header was, I used header 2, and then favorite song is what I wrote, and then I wrote paragraph, right? And then this, oh no, my favorite song in the whole world is Yeah Ding Dong. Okay, so I want this Yaya, when they look at Yaya Ding Dong, I want this to be clickable, right? So you would put anchor tags in them, right? So you're gonna do anchor tag, right? And then it comes with the opening and closing tag, right? So what you want to do is you want to put that Yaya Ding Dong right here between the anchor tags, right? And then let's find out the YouTube page for it. Share, copy, and then out of href, right? So there we go. And then all right. Any questions?
No yet.
Okay. All right. So I think looking at all of these things, you should be able to create your profile page at this point, right? Just in case anybody wants to look at mine, take photograph or something like that for reference. Mm, hold on. Why is it being difficult? Okay. So that is probably what mine looks like, right? So link to main file, source, about me. Okay. All right, guys. So are you able to do it or not?
Yes.
Okay.
For tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Any questions about anything that we learned today? No questions?
No questions.
No questions.
Can I get a head count of how many people listening? Raise your hand or whatever.
I'm here, Sheetal.
I'm here, Mike.
Mhm.
I'm here, Lara.
Mhm.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Here. I hear.
Hmm. Okay.